What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another trading video, man. Hey, man. Today, man, we back on the charts today, man. I know. It's Tuesday. I was supposed to do a video on Sunday night, and I was supposed to do a recap video on Monday. Um, my bad, y'all. My bad. I honestly got a little caught up. It was a pretty much a busy start of the week for me. Um, and I already kind of didn't really want to too much trade on Monday. I wanted to see how Monday close was gonna go, and then I was gonna trade based on after that. Um, but it's no excuse. I still should have made some videos. I'm sorry, y'all. I just say that. I apologize. My bad. Cause I did trade on Monday. I did trade on Tuesday, so I should have, you know, posted videos, man. So that was my fault. But I'm gonna tell y'all now, we gonna post every day I take a trade, we gotta post now. Okay, we gotta post. And we always gotta do a Sunday recap. Um, but yeah, but here we are, man. It's Tuesday night, so officially it's gonna be Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? That's the next trading session. It's Wednesday. Um, I'm just gonna pretty much go over what we got left for the rest of this week. Go over the trades I took so far this week. And it pretty much was just a continuation of what we was looking for last week. But yeah. Then I'll just talk about what other trades we see potentially for the rest of this week. So let's get into it. Let's first go over the news, and I'm not gonna make this too long. It ain't gonna be too long. All right. Pull this news up. Oh, hold up. Pull this news up. Give it a second to start loading. Might need to hit refresh. All right. Well, I refreshed it when it loaded. We're gonna have to wait. Oh man, the title. I gotta change the title real quick. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna change the title to the live stream. Mm, We gotta change the title. So this says pre-bill. Stock market analysis. Um, June. We in a new month, y'all. We in a new month. June. Should we put June 03? Yeah, cause we gotta put the current date. Put the current date. Put the current date. All right. So it should change. Hopefully it be changed when I actually end the live stream. Hopefully. I'm not sure if it's gonna switch it. But we did change the name. Hopefully it changed it. I'm not sure though. Alright. So let's get into this news. Let's get into this news. Alright. This week, even though, like I said, Monday and Tuesday already came, we still just go over the week. Yeah, so Monday we had a pretty decent news week. That's why I didn't kind of want to trade on Monday because I was like, I kind of want to see how the news play out, how our daily candle will go, and then I'll probably get in a trade unless I just see something real nice. Um, so Monday it was heavy news. I really wanted to let that news play out and let Tuesday be the continuation into the direction, which it ended up doing just as what we was planning on. So Monday was heavy news. We had Powell, we had PMI, we had PMI and Powell. Tuesday we had Jolts. That was some decent news. You know what I'm saying? It was decent. Jolts was good. Now going into the rest of the week, what we got left? Wednesday, well, man, we got heavy hitter on Wednesday. Um we got non-farm at 7:15. We got PMI at 8:45. PMI at 9. Uh, we got a lot of stuff. Crude oil. It's really packed this Wednesday. So tomorrow we should see the market moving. Some volatility. Hopefully it's in the upward direction. I'm thinking that we're moving up. Still moving up, but we're gonna talk about that in the charts. Um Thursday, we got jobless claims. We got decent news, throughout the day Thursday, but really jobless claims is the only thing we're really looking for at 7:30. And then Friday, we got average hourly earnings at 7:30, non-farm payrolls at 7:30, unemployment rate at 7. So pretty much all the heavy news is at 7:30 on Friday. So really, this whole week, I'd say out of the whole week, Tuesday probably was the lightest day. If it was Tuesday, I mean, this whole week is jam packed. So this will be a lot of volatility throughout the whole week. You just gotta be careful. That's all, because you don't want to end up on the wrong side of it. That's the main thing. And like I said, Monday I wasn't comfortable with how the market opening up. I needed to see how the daily close was gonna come before I was deciding to really get in some trades. I wanted to see specific levels get hit, just because it was like, hey, it can go either way. So yeah, but really Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we are all them days we got a lot of um decent news. All right, so going into earnings, man, that Costco earnings of last week, man, I tried to tell y'all I was going. I honestly I missed out on the Costco earnings just because of the contract price. Like it was pumped up by earnings, but I wanted to get in so bad, man. Like if it wasn't for the contract price, I definitely would have got in. Like it was just too out my range. Like the contracts I wanted was almost like 3 to 4 thousand. I'm like, nah, I ain't. I'm not even trying to risk that. Um, but definitely it paid out. Like if you would have got that contract, you would have been up about 12, 15,000. So it was nice. It definitely played out though. I say that Costco, y'all know that was our A+ setup, was Costco, and it played out perfect. And we'll check that out also. Um, so for the earnings, we had Monday was Campbell's, the soup, of course. Tuesday we had Dollar General, Neo, Ollie's, and CrowdStrike was this afternoon. So we had CrowdStrike. I'm gonna have to go check out them charts. Actually, I said this might be a short video. It might be a little long, actually, because I kind of want to go check out them charts. Um, Now for Wednesday, what we got upcoming? We got Dollar Tree. Um, we have. That's pretty much the only thing I think about for AM. In the evening, maybe look at Five Below. I really don't. Wednesday, I really don't care for the earnings, honestly. Thursday, Crackle Barrel. In the morning. Maybe Dutch Trade. After. So I do like that. Aftermarket. Uh, that's about it, really. Lululemon, if you maybe that'll be something fun to look at, cause the hype of Lululemon and stuff. Really, it's decent. I guess it's decent earnings. I really ain't none of these earnings. I'm really kind of looking forward to, other than maybe how Dollar General and CrowdStrike worked out. Um, Other than that, the rest of them, and Broadcom. I mean, that's the only one I kind of will want to look at. So we're gonna check. We're gonna see how Dollar General and CrowdStrike came out looking, and then we're gonna go look at Broadcom for sure. We may look at Lululemon and Cracker Barrel. I don't know though. We're gonna see. All right, so now let's get into the charts, y'all. Let's get into the charts. All right. Now, no, I did not delete nothing from last week. I literally traded off the stuff I seen from last week. just to start this week off, but we might delete everything just so it can be simple for y'all, or delete some of this stuff, so it can clear up for y'all. Actually, we'll delete it all. We'll delete it all just for y'all, man. I'll delete it all and go back to it, man. We'll go back to it. So on the monthly, what we ended up doing for the monthly, um, we ended up closing green, which is a good sign. Cause what we ended up doing, we had drop made that lower low right here. We closed below this low. So once we close below this low, what's that supposed to be? Continuation, right? Once we close below the last low, um, it was continuation. We came down, swept this low right here, but we failed to close below. So what's that? Hey, we gotta go back up because we failed to close below that low. We coming back up to find what? The potential lower high, unless we're gonna break back up to the highs again. So we pushed up. Y'all see that? For the whole month of May, we moved up. We got a green candle. If you look at on the monthly, what we ended up doing, we closed above what? A fair value gap. Y'all see that? Closed above the fair value gap. We got a green candle. We potentially looking for these highs. Potentially looking for these highs. Only way we looking for, hey, to go back short is if we get this monthly candle to be red. This monthly candle be red. That makes what? The potential what lower high if we don't beat this high out. We get a red monthly candle. Look for it to come all the way back down to these lows. The market should have a huge jump, especially if it's a red. Say it's a red monthly candle and we close below the fair value gap. Definitely going all the way down. I mean, we could close below, retest, and then drop. But just if we see a red, we thinking we're coming back down. If we see it before taking these high, if we take the high first, then we not expecting to go all the way down here just because we get a red candle. But if we get a red before taking the high, we can see the shorts. But it's the most recent thing we see. We see a green candle. We supposed to what? Keep aiming to go up. Keep aiming to go up until we see either we see this high right here get taken and fail to close above, or like we said, we see a red candle, then we think go back down. But yeah, we end up closing above this fair value gap, which is clear indication that we want to move up. We pushed, we went straight through the fair value gap on the monthly. I do expect, me personally, I do expect us to come at least up here to basically 600. We're only $4 away, but I see us at least getting to 400. Now, if the monthly candle can close past 400, 600, then I know for a fact we're taking these highs out. If we go touch 600 and close below 600, then we probably can come back down to like 587, or we can come back down to this fair value gap and potentially look for a bounce there to go continue to go high. But if it closes red and we close below this 587, all bets off straight. I'm looking straight for short. If the monthly close below 587. But yeah, we're in the uptrend, so we're in an uptrend overall. But we recently just broke structure right here. We made a lower low. All we looking for now is either the market to make a lower high, or if it don't make a lower high and it makes a higher high, this low would be what? Our solidified level, and then it's the next level it had to beat out down here. So if it want to be short. So we got forms of a downtrend, but if it take that high, it completely wipes it away. Yeah. So to me, overall, we're bullish. We're bullish. We can't go against it. So now we go to the weekly. On the weekly, we broke what this downtrend. We were in downtrend once we broke this high right here. At what was this high? At 576.41. Once we broke this high, it was over with. Now we're in the uptrend. We switched to an uptrend. All we got, if we break this high, we're straight uptrend where we're seeking for our new higher highs and new higher lows. Once we break this high at this 611.39. But currently we're in an uptrend, but we break this high, we're in uncharted territories. It's trying to find its new higher highs and new higher lows. Um, so yeah, so like we said, we just broke this high. Once we broke this high, green closer past it. Okay, we waiting on what? A red candle. We got our red candle that's setting up to show us what? Our potential what? Higher low. Um, Once we beat this high, we know this low is solidified. That's what we did this week. We just did it this week. We just currently 2 days in, we just broke this high. So now we solidified this low. The market should not come back down to 575. Um, if it wants to stay in the uptrend. So now we're in the clear. Um, if we get this weekly candle close above this high of 595.54, then we know what? Continuation. We should keep moving up. We should keep moving up to what? The first fair value gap. Oh, my bad. First fair value gap or to the first order block. Well, we're already in a fair value gap now. See that? If y'all can see this on the weekly, we're already in it. So, what we need to see. If the market just stays in this area and close inside it, hey, continue and close above here, this high, continuation, we should still be moving up. But we're gonna look for what first? We're looking for the top of this box to get tapped. Then we gotta see once the top of the box get tapped, we gotta see the market close past it in order for continuation to go higher. Um, let's actually do this. So we'll need to see if we just close in here, it can do what it wants. But once it taps this box, top of this box, it has to close above to keep going higher. If it taps the top and don't close above, it's coming back down at least to come to the bottom of the box, and then potentially you can try to go back up, or it can just keep flushing down. If we go tap the top on this weekly candle, we really want to see a close past it to continue higher. So, yeah, that's really what we look for. Cause we're in the box currently. We either need to if we don't close inside the box, we came inside and closed below. Then hey, we went on a red candle to say come back down to find um our new higher low again, another new higher low. Cause we already got this higher low. We can find another one if we reject out this box. So we in a key level right now. We at a nice spot where if this weekly candle can close past, true, we don't have no other fair value gap on a weekly. We do got this order block right here at 602, going all the way up to 608, but we really don't have nothing stopping it from attempting to go to these all-time highs again. Like I said, other than that 602 spot, really don't have nothing on the weekly. We really don't have nothing in the way to just go ahead and continue the all-time highs. So if we get a close pass here, that's definitely gonna be an alert. Let's set that alert. It's definitely gonna be alert when we close pass here. Close. Crossing up. One bar close. Can I put a message? Go long. Yeah. Go long. Let's see. So we get that weekly candle close above, we going long. We're aiming for that 602. Let's just put 602. Or aim 602. So we just already know when that alert come off. Yeah. So we got our target. We get a weekly close pass here. We're aiming for 602 at least. Which is not that big of a crazy range. I mean, it's a $4 or $5 range, but it still gives you target. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to do proper sizing, position size stuff, that's still plenty of room to make some money. Yeah. So we gotta see it close above here, honestly. On the weekly. Alright, let me remove this monthly because I don't chart up monthly fair value gaps or weekly. We just know of them. I could put another weekly line and put if it closed below. Honestly, I kind of don't want it. I don't know if I want to put this alert closing below. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that closing below. But we're gonna put weekly FVG. All right. I might end up deleting this bottom one because I kind of since I'm bullish, I really don't even want to. You know what I'm saying? I kind of don't really care. I'm gonna notice if it don't close above. I'm gonna see it myself, but and really don't want all them lines on the chart. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete it, y'all. We gonna delete it. We might put it back later. Y'all might see it on the next live, or y'all might not. But we gonna delete it for now. We definitely gotta put a line here though. Weekly low. Weekly low. Alright. And we're gonna set alert when it just cross. All we need is just cross. Um that's about it, honestly. We just made our new high low. The next target we got is really these highs. That's really the only target we got. If once we close past here, the next target we got is them highs, really. Like I said, at 602, we aiming for it, but I'm pretty sure we gonna go past it and go to them highs. Yeah, that's the main thing we just gotta chart up on a weekly, honestly. Cause if we end up dropping back down and closing below this low, first we look for this fair value gap to get filled. I mean, not fair value, it's just gap to get filled, and then next we're looking for this low down here at 509 to get taken out. But we really just need them two for the weekly. So let's go to the daily, break it down a little bit more. On the daily, we just switch back to an uptrend. We was in downtrend right here. We start moving up. Once we made this higher high right here, we're in an uptrend. And we got a daily close above the previous high, which means what, y'all? It should be a continuation to the upside. Unless we hit another key level. Let's go check and see. Oh, we got inside the fair value gap on the daily. Now we do mark the daily fair value gaps. Let's see if we close inside it or close outside of it. If we close outside of it, we can see some pullback coming first. Ooh, real close. Real close. Let's see. What's that? That low is 596.10. What's this close? 596. Ooh, 1 cent away. One, 1 cent away. So we should see some type of pullback, even if it's not shown on SPY. If it's like during the aftermarket when ES and NQ going, we should see some type of pullback. Just because we didn't close inside it, we should see some type of pullback. Maybe pullback, and it may not even go back below this 595. It might just pull back within this little range and then shoot back up. But we should see some type of pullback. It shouldn't just go straight up right now because we came inside the gap and we failed to close inside it. Yes, we did close past this high. So like I said, I do see us continue. I just see a pullback then continue higher. Just because we did close above this high. So and that always means continuation. But yeah, we're in the uptrend. Like we said, we just once we broke this high and we closed above it, so that's nice. Once we broke this high, we made what? The uptrend. Now for solidified levels, on the daily, this is our solidified level right now. This one is not, just because yeah, we got red candles, but we didn't beat a high. This was the high we had to beat. When we beat that high, all the way over here. So the last low between the old high and the new high is all the way down here at 76. So the market could potentially come down. You know what I'm saying? It could potentially come down. But we not we really ain't looking for it to come down into a weekly low. Like I said, since we already know we didn't close inside this fair value gap, I'm expecting Wednesday candle to open up over here. Give us a pullback. I don't know how long the tail will be, but some type of pullback. Once we crack this high right here, whatever that low of Wednesday candle, when we crack this high, it should be for that time being. Cause I don't think Wednesday candle gonna be red. If Wednesday candle be red, then okay, it's gonna come down. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna find its new higher low. But I honestly think we're gonna have a green candle for Wednesday. Like we're gonna pull back, get our wick, push up. Once we crack this high, whatever that wick, the lowest point of that Wednesday candle, I think that's gonna be our new higher low for the time being. Cause you know I don't like having higher lows off of green candles. I like to have it off red. But for the time being, that's gonna be our new higher low. We're gonna break this high. If we close, like I said, we close above this fair value gap, continue higher, and I think the market just gonna keep moving up, 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 then eventually come back down and get our first red candle somewhere up here at 604, 602. Our first red candle might come, and then boom, get another green candle, continue higher to the upside. So that's what I'm kind of seeing. Like I'm literally seeing like down, up, really keep going up, then come down, then go up. Something like that. Well, I said 602. Where was it? So probably come down somewhere over here, then continue higher. That's kind of what I see. But we gotta see if it's gonna play out like that. We gotta see if it's gonna play out like that. So I do want to set alert at these highs. Because like I said, once it crack this high, whatever the low of that Wednesday candle, if it do it on Wednesday, if it crack that high on Wednesday, if it don't crack the high on Wednesday and it do it on Thursday, whatever the low between Wednesday and Thursday is gonna be that potential higher low um for the time being. Because like I said, if it's not a red candle, I really don't like saying, oh, this my I'm not gonna say it's my solidified low, higher low. It's just a higher low. That's what it is. Nah, like I said, this is solidified just because hey, we got red in the mix. Now it's solidified once we break the high. What we do just like keep pushing up, you know what I'm saying? It's a low, but it's not solidified to me. And it might be confusing, y'all. It might be confusing. Just tap in with me on Discord and y'all can get all the explanation of what I'll be looking for stuff and what I mean when I say solidify and everything. But we definitely got alert when this high get taken. What the high was? The high was 597.08. So if we put it at 09, so that's when the high get taken. Now, like we said, we got that daily fair value gap there. We got one more daily fair value gap right here at 601.22 and 605. I think last week or the week before, I've been telling y'all, once we close past this fair value gap, I kind of feel like this one don't even matter. Like we might see some pullback, but I feel like the pullback we'll see is probably one day, and then we just going straight up. Honestly, like once we close past this one, I kind of feel like it's just game over. We going to them all time highs. But yeah, that's really like our targets for the highs. For the daily is we had higher high, low, higher high. So this low solidified. Boom. When we crack this low right here, so this high right here, this is a target. This is our daily target. Let me put the text on it if I can see it. Daily high. And what's that? 597, 597.78. Yeah, 597.78 is our first target. Next target ain't all the way to up here. At this all-time high. And y'all know something, these what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to turn these green. Cause y'all know I like having my targets green. I like having my targets green. Just so I know. Make money, make money. uh yeah. So those literally the only two targets we got. And we're already dang near it, the first target. Uh we literally got to break it and close above. So I do want to set alert when we close above. Or should I just do crossing? Probably do crossing. Cause I'm gonna have alert when it's cross. We don't do close above. Close above, close above. Crossing up, close above. Alright. So that's what we looking for. We bullish. We got our close above. We kind of think Wednesday gonna pull back some and then shoot up. So we definitely gonna be looking for that potential pullback. And then once, literally, you can either look to get in when it's pulling back and find out, you know what I'm saying, find the key level, fair value gap or something that is drawing to come down. And then wait till that market structure shift to uptrend, or we get a higher high and a higher low somewhere down here when it pull back, then getting loans after that. And once it take that high, boom, you just sit there and wait on that candle closure. If the candle look like it's gonna close above, you good. You know what I'm saying? As long as it close above this high, we should continue higher. Or you can just wait. Boom, wait on it to do the pullback. Once it come push above the high, you could get in right once it take the high and set your stop loss. If the pullback not big and the pullback is just right here at 95. Once we crack 597, you could get in long, set your stop loss at 595, and just hold it until Thursday, Friday, and see if we can. Cause I'm pretty sure we're gonna get up to the top of this. I ain't gonna say 100% sure, cause we could just chop inside here, but I'm about 80% sure we're gonna get to the top of this fair value gap. It just depend on Wednesday, honestly. Wednesday come push up and can't stay inside or close inside this gap. We probably ain't gonna get. We're gonna come back down. So like we just chop. I don't think we're gonna come all the way down, but we can chop. Um, so it really depends on Wednesday close, how the rest of this week gonna be. But we're bullish. We're bullish. We're bullish. We're bullish. Um, yeah. So really, we just waiting on Wednesday to see where that pullback gonna be like. How bad the pullback gonna be. Now we on a 4 hour. We do not have a new high yet. We don't have our new high yet on the 4 hour. Um, but we do got what? We got higher high, right? So we're still in the uptrend. We're still in the uptrend, but we ain't met our new higher high, which will be taking out this high right here. The taking out that it'll take out that 597.78 high. Which is weird. We already took the high, so I really can delete this target level because we already beat that target. We kind of this really the target now. It's 598.27. Um, I really could delete. Yeah, I might delete it actually, but I kind of want to see us close above it because we did take the high, but we never closed above it. Like we flushed right back below. So I'm gonna leave that alert because I want to see us close above it. And this was remember y'all remember this was a trade that I got in them loans. I got in loans like what was it the day before, so it was down here. Man, market opened up all the way up there. I just knew we was gonna close above and keep going. And pre-market shot all the way down, killed my games. Like I literally was in at 86, 87, y'all. Here, and I bought at the end of the day. And I think I had 595 or 595 calls. We go no 593. I had 593 calls, and we end up opening up at 592. I said, what the heck? And I got it all the way down here, but it's fine. It's fine. But I think that was just like the pump fake, and I think now once we crack this high, I think this the follow through. We're gonna actually go all the way up. What I was saying? Yeah, we need to see that. We need to see that high get. We need to see this right here, this daily high. This one right here, this green line we got. We need to see a close above it. We did get past it, but we didn't close above it yet. So we need to see it close above it. So I'm gonna keep that line, even though we know we technically already took that high. We know that we technically already took that high in the pre-market. We just need that close above. And then after we get that, if we get that close above, we should already have take these highs out anyway. So we got our alert there. It was perfectly fine. It's gonna let us know when them highs get taken out. But yeah, we just looking at this 4 hour. I know I did a lot of little tangent. We looking at this 4 hour though. We got our high, then a low, then a higher high. Now we just need to find a low that don't come beat this low, cause that's gonna make a lower low. This potentially can be our new low right here on the 4 hour if we can go ahead and come take this high. This low right here is our potentially new solidified low at 583.25, but it's only gonna be solidified when, y'all, once it take this high. So it potentially can be it, but we gotta wait and see if it's gonna take that high. So we gotta see. I put a white line here. Oh, my bad. I put a white line, and we gonna put potential low 4 hour, 10 low 4 hour. Oh, it's supposed to be white. My bad. White line. All right. So we got our potential low. All right. So like we said, Wednesday we expecting some type of pullback. We looking at the 4 hour. We got a fair value gap that it could pull back to on the 4 hour. We got another one down here where I really don't want to see it come down to this one though, to be honest. But it could come down there. We just got a regular gap, but I'm not marking that gap up. Really these are the only two spots we see them. We see. I kind of want to change this field color. I don't know, cause I kind of don't like having green. Cause what if I'm in it and I kind of don't know if that's the daily or 4 hour? But I be knowing though. I be knowing. Let me see. Switch it back. Switch it back. Cause I don't like seeing red background, but we're gonna keep it at green. We're gonna keep it at green. But what I was saying, we got these two 4 hour fair value gaps. My bad, y'all. It's getting late, man. It's almost 12 a.m. We got these two 4 hour fair value gaps that the market could pull down to. Then we look for, so when it come down to it, we can look for potential market structure shift coming back out of it to go higher and take them highs out. Or it can come down here, see the potential market structure shift, take it up back to these highs. That's on the 4 hour. But if we expect a small pullback, it might be somewhere on the 1 hour if we got a fair value gap. Yep, we got one right here on the 1 hour that it could reject off of. Actually, is that? I can't even tell. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we do got this one on the 1 hour that we could stop at 595.24, pull back somewhere around there, 595.20, and then go higher. So that'll be a nice pullback area. So I'm gonna set an alert. I'm gonna set an alert here, cause that is a nice potential spot for it to reverse. And I'm gonna mark this 1 hour one. I usually don't like marking my 1 hour ones unless it's like live market. But I'm gonna mark this 1 hour because I kind of think this might be where to pull back to and push higher at. What else? Honestly, that's all we kind of really looking for. Is the pullback then go higher. Um, yeah. So we got our high on the 1 hour. We got our high. Then we made a low. Then we made another high, but we ain't make no higher high yet. Um, but we made another low, but we ain't make a lower low yet. Then we made another high. I mean, we made this high, but we just waiting to see if we gonna make a lower low or a higher high. I think, like I said, I think we're gonna make a lower low, but I don't think we're gonna be this low, honestly. Right here at uh this 1 o'clock hourly candle. But we could, like I said, we could beat that low, come into this 4 hour fair value gaps, and then go higher. But I really kind of think we're gonna bounce right here between that 595.20 range. And then, like we said, once it take this high, no matter what it does, once it take this high, whatever that lowest point gonna be that new solidified level for us. Well, not solidified, but that new higher low for us on the daily. But yeah, that's all we looking for. Cause on the 4 hour, we got all greens. Um, we ain't got so it ain't telling us to stop going up yet. On the 1 hour, we did get some red coming in, but we haven't closed below no lows, making new lower lows. So it's like on the 1 hour, it's kind of building up energy to go either direction. Daily, so 4 hour bullish, 1 hour indecisive, 4 hour bullish, daily bullish. We don't have no red, and we close above the high. Weekly, currently the weekly is bullish because we just made a new higher high. And then of course the monthly is bullish because we did close green for the last month. So we're bullish pretty much all across the board except the 1 hour, maybe 15 might not be, but everything above the 1 hour bullish right now. So we're going with we're going with longs. All right. So now let's go check out some of these other. Well, my bad. Let me go over the trades that I took. Yesterday I got in, or actually let's go to Monday first. Monday I didn't even get in a heavy. I didn't get in a heavy trade. I had took loans towards the end of the day, so it really wasn't a major trade. Um, but yeah, we took loans at the end, towards the end of the day on Monday. Reason why we took loans on Monday was, let's go to daily. So if y'all look at this daily, we end up closing Friday green, right? We closed green, cause we had our high, then we met our low, then we pushed up. With these red candles, if the market wanted to switch to a downtrend, we should not get what? A green candle. And we ended up getting that green candle on Friday, so I was like, okay, well, we potentially trying to keep pushing higher, at least to take these highs first at 93, but I think we're trying to go take that 95 out. So I just wanted to wait based on the news because all that news we had on Monday, it could have just been a red candle, but I was like, hey, we might just get a nice pullback, then push up. I want to get in when we get real close to the bottom of this Friday candle. So that would happen. We got down, we came down um on Monday. Where is it? Let me see. Yeah, Monday. So we're looking at Friday candle. Here it is right here. We came down on Monday at the open. When we pushed down at the open on Monday, I was like, okay, this is a nice potential trade to get into. But I just wasn't sure because it wasn't off no fair value gap for me that I wanted. So I waited. I waited. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure we're going back bullish. So I was really waiting on this high to get taken at 91. And like I told y'all, we was aiming for that 93. Yeah, the 93. And then close above it. So, um, yeah, we waited towards the end of the day, until we had cracked this 91. We ended up cracking that 91 right around at like 1:30 or 1 o'clock. Well, no, well, it was like 1:30, I believe. It was like around 1:30. Once we end up pushing above it and closed above, I just took a long towards the end of the day, just to see the last bit of the run, and I ended up closing it after, like right before the market closed. I closed it. So we got a little small put. We got from 91 all the way up to 90, like 92.70. And that was just Monday. It was like I really didn't even want to trade on Monday. Um, just like I said, because of the news, so I just waited. And then once we closed Monday, and I made sure that we ended up closing green, I was like, okay, now I'm pretty sure we finna go up and take these highs at this 93, and I really think we're going up to that 95. So what I did on ES, soon the market opened back up on ES, um like at that 5 o'clock so or whatever, 5:30, whenever the market opened back, y'all know when ES and them open back up. I ended up getting it long, and I literally just held it overnight. I got it long literally right when they opened back up. Cause I was like, bro, once I got my clothes I needed, I just went in loans. I was like, okay, I'm getting in loans. I'm gonna hold it overnight, and look what happened. Like that's crazy. But I actually ended up getting kicked out. Um, around like what time was it? Around like 10. I want to say 10 something today. So where is that at? I got kicked out close to 10. It was like on this counter, I got kicked out. Um, I think I was on a 5 minute. Yeah, right around here. Yeah, it was like 10 something. I got kicked out right around here. I think it was after this. I think it was. I think I got kicked out on the. What's it do right here? It was something. What was it? I was just trailing my stop real tight. That's all I know. I was trailing my stop real tight. I know I got kicked out somewhere in here. I'm not sure exactly where, cause if I'm looking at this, I shouldn't have got kicked out unless it was this right here. What's this low? 84. Yeah, I think I got kicked out right here. It made equal lows. Y'all know how I do. Once I got that red, um, no, it couldn't be in it, cause I wait on the green counter to come first before I move it up. Maybe I had set behind this fair value gap or something. I'm not sure how I got kicked out, but I know I got kicked out before 11. It was like right before 11. I was like, dang, now the market's gonna keep moving. But yeah, man. But I end up holding it. Like I said, I got in like right when it opened back up, the aftermarket. So I got in like right around here and just got in loans and held all the way up on MES, not ES. But if it was regular ES, man, I've been up so crazy. I still was up real nice, but oh my goodness, if that was a regular, man, that might be, I don't even know, maybe like $4,000 or something. But yeah, that was the only trades we took. I ain't take no trades on no other stock. Like I said, Monday I took a real light trade and I took it towards the end of the day. Tuesday, I held that trade all the way up to like 10:30 or so. So I held that one overnight. Um, and then when SPY opened up, of course, I jumped in once the regular market opened up on SPY. So once the regular market opened up, all I did was just wait on a new high to get set, which was right here, and then I just got in long. That red candle had came. I set that stop loss. Once I got the next green candle, which was right here, I just rolled it up, and They both ended up getting stopped. I think Spy got stopped earlier just because I'm not able to pinpoint set my stop losses. It's like because it's based on price. Where with my ES I can move it exactly where I want it to go. So my SPY actually got kicked out before my ES one, and then ES got kicked out second. Um, but yeah, that was really all the trades we got. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's go on these charts real quick. Look at these other stocks, and then we're gonna call it a night, man. Cause I gotta get up at 5 a.m. to go work out, man. So like we said, we're looking to go long. We might see the pullback here, then go higher. This would be a perfect trade right here if we can get this. Like I said, pullback to about right here. Stop loss will be at these lows. Come on, what's going on? Right. And magnet, man, I'm telling y'all, the stop loss be at them lows. Of course, you're supposed to aim for these highs first. That's a 4-to-1, but I'm really looking for it to come back up to this daily high, right there. That's the daily high. It's close to it. That daily high right there, as y'all can see. That's really what I'm targeting for. So that pretty much 6-to-1 almost. And then if, like I said, if it closes inside this daily fair value gap, I'm looking for it to go to the other side at this 598. But yeah, this would be a perfect trade right here. Or even if it dipped even further down, that'd be even better. Better risk to reward. But I kind of wanted to stay tight, pull back, just so I can know we got a lot of momentum to keep pushing through this fair value gap. Whew, let's get into it, man. Let's get into the next thing. What we said we want to. Oh, we want to check out crowd. Well, let's go over Costco first. My bad. Let's go over the Costco trade that we told y'all was an A+ trade. A+ trade. Look at this. Now we did have this. We did have this set up to go like this, right? We did. I ain't gonna lie. We did have it set up to go long. Soon we close above this key level. Now, like I told y'all, if y'all go watch the stream, I was like, yeah, we closed above, but we kind of don't really like this close, so I didn't get in. And like I told y'all, the contract was too expensive, so we didn't get in. Which was a good idea because we would have been stopped out. Because I just didn't like how. Yes, we closed above here, but based on how spine stuff was set up, it looked like we were supposed to go down. So I was like, nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna go against the overall what the market looked like. So we literally just had waited. We've seen these fair values we had marked out already. And that's what happened. It came inside of fair value, rejected it. Once it cleared this high, that's when you're supposed to go long, honestly. Once it cleared this high, okay, now we back with another high. Go ahead and get in the longs. At least aim for this high at 40. But y'all know what was our target? What was our target? It's that 40, right? But we had this weekly target. Was it at the weekly? No. That wasn't the weekly. Where we marked that purple line? Oh, it was just a day. I guess I marked that after. Well, we was aiming for this 40. We was aiming for the 40. Let's keep it at that. We was aiming for 1040 to get taken out, and then potentially this fair value gap to get taken out. And that's what happened, man. It happened literally to a T. Like we got our daily close above, but it kind of faked us out. It kind of faked you out a little bit. We got the green kind of we needed, um, but it didn't continue. It didn't continue. So once you seen that red, you could have just okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take my losses. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have just set your stop loss here and got your losses there. You know what I'm saying? Then boom, wait. You know what I'm saying? Wait. Be like, oh, I see this fair value gap. We failed to close inside it. Boom. Once we crack this high, I know that's what changed your market structure. Go long. You could have took long from this 25 all the way up to these highs at 40, and that's still a nice $15 move. Um, but yeah, or if you were smart, you know what I'm saying, and waited till your solidified levels, that's another thing. Could have waited till your solidified level. Well, what's my last solidified level? All the way down here, right? Well, technically, this is supposed to be my true stop loss at 82, but we know that's too big of a stop loss. Ain't nobody trying to have that stop loss that big. But if you got the money, you know what I'm saying, got in, you could have got in when it came inside this fair value gap or tap of this fair value gap at 106. Set your stop loss at that 982, and then aim for that 1040, and you would have been perfectly fine. You wouldn't even got stopped out or nothing. Um, But it still was a nice trade. It's still A plus. We was looking for that 1040 to get taken by them earnings. So it did exactly what we needed. Based on this chart, based on this weekly chart, if we can hold above this right here, this well, let me just look right here. If we can hold above 1047.25, then I can see us continue higher. I really want to see us come tap this right here, this 1067.82. I really want to see that. So I really think we're just gonna keep going higher, to be honest, all the way up to 10, at least till we get up to that 1067.82. But we could, you know what I'm saying, this week kind of could push back down into this range, but right now it's currently like we gonna go get that 1067.82. Um, Let me delete the alert because I already know I ain't finna purchase the Costco contract. Not right now, not right at the earnings. I mean, if the contracts look nice, I might, but they might be too hot for me. But yeah, we currently still bullish, man. We still bullish. We just made our new solidified low right here. After taking them highs, so well. Actually, this is the last solidified low because we're in the highs right now. So the last solidified low is at 82, like we said. Um, you still can use this low, but I'm waiting on this. My bad. It's getting late. My bad, y'all. My bad. This is the solidified low. My bad. I'm on here looking. I'm like, man, hold up now. We got the red counter. This the solidified low. This 1,000 right here. We're gonna mark it up. 1,002. We'll put a red, so y'all know that's a solidified low. This can we can delete this because we got the close past it already. I'm not sure what this purple is. Delete that. These the targets up here on the weekly. These two lows. And this target already got taken, so we can delete that one. But yeah, it's just still bullish. Like we said, we still bullish. On the weekly, daily, bullish. We gotta take this high out right here at this. Did we take it out? Yeah, we already took it out. My bad. Yeah, we really ain't got no other high to take out other than this one up here at the 1076.83. 4 hour, technically bullish still, but we didn't make a lower low yet. You gotta take out that previous high it just made. Yeah, so bullish on Costco. Now let me look at this CrowdStrike after these earnings. CrowdStrike was after. Oh my, jeez, come on CrowdStrike. Dang, oh my goodness. Well. Let's look at the CrowdStrike. Well, you know what? You can't even be mad because what? CrowdStrike been in the all-time highs, y'all. Y'all see this? CrowdStrike hit all-time highs before everybody else. So you can't even be mad on the pullback. That, you know what? You kind of could have expected a pullback since everything else is not at no all-time highs. How the heck CrowdStrike got to slow down some type of way, man. It got to slow down. So I ain't even mad at that. I ain't even mad at that. Let's see. This is the last solidified low on the daily. I just marked this because it was the high that it had to close past, which it did. This is the last solidified low. We're gonna put daily low right here. Daily low. Alright. Made higher highs. Looking like we finna get our, I don't know, if it closed red, then we get our high low, but it might still close green. Like even though it pulled back like that, once it opened up, all I gotta do is just close above where it opened. That's it. So it still can close green even though it's red like that. On the pre-market, I mean the aftermarket, we did sweep that low though. We did beat this low. Crazy. We made a lower low. But we failed to close below it, so that's gonna give it some type of pullback. Uh, so it'll pull back. Now, if it come back down and close below, then it's just off to the races. We're going down. We're coming back into this consolidation area at least. Um, but it could, since it didn't close below, it came down, come up, and it could just consolidate up here and get ready to go up next week or the week after. Really, CrowdStrike, I ain't looking to touch it after that. Not after them earnings, I ain't even, nope. I don't really want it. Other than maybe swinging or something, like if I want to do 3 weeks out and go long on it, because I think the overall market gonna go up. As long as it don't close below these lows, this daily low, you can swing it to go back up to the highs potentially. Really, I say just look for it to go to like 80, 480, 475, 480. But I really don't want to mess with CrowdStrike. Let's look at what is this? Oh no, we need to look at Neo. Where's Neo? CrowdStrike, we not fooling with CrowdStrike. Neo. Now it had earnings. It dropped too. Nah, I ain't fooling with that either. I don't even mess with these small things like this, y'all. I just heard of it when I was first trading, and that's the only reason I looked it up. Like I don't even trade this stuff for real. Who else we said we wanted to talk about? Lulu. See about Lulu. Lulu. Lemon. Check out Lulu. See what they looking like. Monthly Lulu what? Lulu on the monthly Lulu made higher high, a lower low, but no close below the lower low, so that's good. So we didn't close below. We gonna mark that up. We need to set alert if it closed below. Alert crossing down, close, then alert crossing up. You know this. I feel like it's gonna take a while for it to get up there, but we gonna set it still. Um, oh, it's the monthly. I'm over here thinking I'm on the daily, but it's still regard. Still the same principles apply. Um, we didn't close below it, so it don't really. It did make the low, like it did make the low, but it didn't close below it. So if we looking at the monthly, we made a high, made a lower low, but then we made another high, then we made another low, which is not a lower low, and we got green candle right after. So what? Boom, we should be pushing up at least until we feel this what? Fair value gap. Y'all see that? So we should at least see 355 before we come back down to the 287. Weekly. So really, you could have soon as the next month came and we closed green inside here, you could have just gotten some loans for the month, man. Just got them loans for the month, man, until we go tap that high. And I might start doing that, man. I might go start looking when I know it's like the last week of the market. Just go around, look at some stocks, man. We might do that overnight, like when it's like the last 3 days of the month. I might make that a segment on here. We gonna go searching for stocks that's closing inside for value gaps, and we know it gotta clear the gap. So, and we might just swing them for the whole month. Cause we like, man, we know you gotta clear the gap. We gonna give you 1 month to do it. So, but yeah, we expecting to come up to this 355. Now, if it close past it on the monthly, then we think we going up to the 420. Weekly, weekly. We're currently, a little bit bullish. I really need to see this high get taken at this 347. We need to get this high taken. And then it's a fair value gap there, so we need to close inside the fair value gap too. So we need to really close above once you take the high. That's the main thing. That 347 we're looking for. But yeah, we're bullish on the weekly so far. I mean, technically it's down, but if you look at the most recent spot, last like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, we're bullish, man. Cause we had a low, high, low, higher high right here. Made this high high right here. Made another low. Made another high high. This should be your solidified level at 309. And waiting until we gonna break this 346. Daily, same thing. Bullish. We look for this high at 3. It's 348.50 to get taken. Our last solidified low. We got this low right here at 309.79. We made a new high. We closed above the previous high, so we should still see continuation. It do look like it might have some pullback. We got some type of rejection right here, but we might see some type of pullback. As long as we can stay up like 330, should push up higher. So once we crack this high, kind of like what spot. Once we crack this high, it should just go straight up to this high up here. At 48, that 48. Once we crack back above yesterday's high. So we're gonna mark this low. We're gonna mark this high for the target. Oh, my bad. Mark this high for the target. Green, turning green. Alright. That's what we looking for. 4 hour. Is this fair value gap or no? No. Yeah. Barely. Barely even a fair value gap. But it is one though. You can't get mad. Because it could really be rejecting right now. It could be doing it right now. On the 4 hour, it could be seeing it right now. Finna flip and go take them high. So it might can be something like this. If it don't, you know what I'm saying, if it don't pull back in the morning. But it could be potentially be this. Set at this low. Aim for that. Well, aim for this high first. That's a 9-1. But really, y'all know this the target up here. Man, that'd be beautiful if this is it right here. That'd be beautiful. Like a $13 move. 22. Well, imagine getting a 22 to. Oh, my bad. See, y'all know I'm tired and sleepy. Because you can't even get in down there if it's already up. You got to at least get in up here somewhere. But it's still a nice trade. Y'all still a nice trade. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. But, yeah. This potentially can be at the 8-1. Man, I gotta look. It's almost midnight. That's why the trading get a little rough when it get late like that, y'all. 1 hour. 1 hour. We got this downward fair value gap. We need to close inside it. Let us know we gonna keep moving up. This air. Oh, this is Lulu. This is Lulu. Did we add Lulu? Let's add Lulu. Cause I like Lulu. I like Lulu chart, y'all. We might actually trade it. I say Lulu look like an A trade right now. I ain't gonna say A plus. Look like an A trade. How I add it? Add Lulu. What the heck? Where's? Look, we gonna do like this. Lulu. I ain't got time to play. Lulu. We adding. Alright. So we got Lulu on there. We like Lulu. Like Lulu. We like Lulu. Alright, what else we got? Dollar General. It's getting late, but we gonna push through these months, alright? Dollar General. What is it? DG? There it is. Yeah, DG. I really don't trade Dollar General, honestly, for real. I traded before, but I really don't. Dang. Oh my. What the? I'm talking about I ain't trade Dollar General. Look at this, y'all. Oh my goodness. That was the earnings. Was the earnings today? Yeah, it was today. Jeez. I ain't gonna lie though, you kinda based on the pre-market, you kinda could have had caught this trade nicely. Like, um, cause we what? Boom, had a high, right? Boom, high. This our last low. Once all we looking for now, once we got these red, all we need is what? Market structure shift. Well, we got this high right here. If you look on the 4 hour, we cracked this high on the 4 hour. So once we broke this high on the 4 hour, we know what? We made a high. That's market structure shift. Go long. Aim for this high first. And if we can get our close above this high, we supposed to be aiming for what? We ain't got nothing in the way. We really supposed to aim for the top of this big old gap we got between these two right here. Or aim to this first nearest gap also. Dang, what the heck? It's a huge gap. I ain't even gonna lie. What the world? Well, you supposed to aim for that gap, and aim for this gap too. But he still can catch this Dollar General. It still should be running. Honestly, cause it didn't touch neither gap yet. So it should keep running. Honestly, let's change this red cause we know this daily red. Zoom out. Low, high, low, high, low. So technically this the last high. Come on, y'all. Don't do me like this. This high. Alright, that's target. Okay. We got our target. This is target. We're gonna put daily target. Other than them gaps. Other than the gaps, this is our daily target. That's the high we gotta beat out. The Dollar General got plenty of room to the upside still. Plenty. So we like Dollar General. Go ahead and add it to the red list, y'all. We like Dollar General just off of, man, it look nice. But like I said, on that 4 hour right here, y'all look at this daily. Once it cracked that 98.19 on that 4 hour, which was right here, literally this big old candle, is bullish. You know that? So literally, soon the market open, you could have just got in loans. Just got in loans because the only other ceiling we got is these fair value gaps. I mean these gaps. So you really could just get in loans just to take it up to these highs. So literally, since it ain't touched it yet, I'm telling y'all, just get in loans. Just get in loans on Dollar General. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Any pullback you see getting close to a last solidified level, just get it back in the long again. So like right here, we got this red counter. Even if we pull all the way down here, get in the long soon to get close. Just get in long, man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. I don't think we pulling back. I mean, I don't think we gonna switching to the downside again. Yeah, not until we gonna take these levels. Not until so we like Dollar General, we like Lulu. Dollar General, I gotta see how them contracts is. See how they move though. Cause like I said, I won't be trading y'all, so we gotta see. But it definitely got room to keep moving up. Let's look at the weekly real quick. Make sure the weekly looks straight. High, low, high. Mm, yeah, weekly. It's saying you can go all the way up to fill this gap, which is at 18. So yeah, and then the next level right here, um, 14. So yeah, you still got room to go up. Monthly, really, once this monthly right here happen, y'all, this close right here, y'all could have gotten it longer. Once this monthly close right here, this 87, set it all up. Cause look, this fair value gap. And what we finna do? Come touch the other side of the fair value gap. So Dollar General was actually sweet. I ain't even gonna lie, Dollar General was a nice. Once it close, man, we finna go tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow. One of these days, probably the weekend. We finna go around and mark up everybody monthly fair value gaps, man. And we send alerts for when they close inside. Because they look at this stuff, man. They close inside this fair value gap. Bro, it's gonna go clear. It's gonna go clear, y'all. Um, what's another stock, y'all? What's another stock we supposed to We went over Dollar General, went over Lulu, went over Neo, went over CrowdStrike. Was that it? I think that was it, y'all. We probably finna go and call it. Oh, Broadcom. That's the last one, y'all. That's the last one. And we through. Broadcom. Let's see what you got. What you work for. Oh, monthly. Already broke the highs. That's a little dangerous, though. We already broke the highs. Unless it really want to keep pushing higher. It's already kind of dangerous because we got earnings got to come out. Y'all seen what CrowdStrike did once it already broke the highs. It flushed once the earnings came out. So we gotta, bro, crowd. We gotta make sure your daily staying bullish. Yeah, we closed the bud. Okay, this still say bullish to me. 4 hour. Really, y'all gotta be careful with this Broadcom. Like, cause soon one sign signal of going bearish, it can flush, y'all. But I gotta play this carefully, y'all. Play it carefully. Make sure it's closing above previous high once it take it. Um, Cold green. So we gotta. This one right here. I'll be honest. This should keep going up to take this high. Now you gotta make sure you're gonna close above the high to keep going up. So that's the thing. It should take that high, but it gotta keep pushing up. 1 hour. Let's see. Okay, we took down high. Okay. We don't see no sign of downtrend yet. So we good right there. We good. Just gotta you gotta stay going bullish. It's dangerous though. I'm gonna be honest. Broadcom, I don't think I'm a trader. It's kind of dangerous. If I get in, you gotta be extra light contract. Like honestly, if I want to play the earnings of Broadcom, I'm probably gonna get like 276, 275 calls. Like, I'm buying it that far out, and I'm at least hold it to the earnings. With the earnings Thursday, cause I feel like since it's already at these highs, it's gonna do one or two things. It's either finna drop hard or it's finna push real hard. One or two. It ain't finna be. It's gonna drop hard or push real hard. It ain't finna be set. I don't think it's gonna go at least. I'm gonna say it's gonna at least go $10 either direction. And I feel like if it's pushing to the other side, it's gonna go at least $15. If it's going to the downside, I see it pushing down about $10. Going to the other side, I think it's gonna push up pretty nice. Cause it's already past some highs. That means it's trying to keep going higher. Yeah, but I don't know. This like a gamble trade to me. It ain't really something I want to put a lot of money on. But we got it there in the pocket. We got it in the chamber. We finna call it a night, man. That's it, man. It's 12 o'clock, man. We had literally all the way to midnight and gotta get up at 5 a.m. and work out. That's crazy. And I still gotta go shower, so oof. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and call it right here. Y'all